effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The last play on the completion got him half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Here's Goff. And it's complete. Henry. Look at the spin. Balance. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got some turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him.
Live,
it was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allowed
This nigga wanted to make me wait.
And if that continues,
and he will get in
wait for what?
across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Jared Goff, his 5th touchdown now on the year.
Winning out.
And the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead.
Barrett already got an interception, but he's going to the Colts next week. They don't get Leonard though.
Now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now here come the Raiders. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to...
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Adrian.
What you want me to wait for? You wanted me to wait for this? Shit, my defense looking like stars out here, boy. Fucking play with me, son.
Looking like they have come to play the pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them wiggly, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
You ain't doing shit. You ain't doing shit on me, son.
And they will not
You're gonna quit and then get booted from the league, and it's all right.
It's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams
still yet to run.
We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. On 2nd down, Lynch.
Okay. See that lucky shit.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
No surprise watching Marshawn Lynch scatter bodies as he runs, but I remember doing games of his at Cal, and I remember the moves, the jump cuts, the elusiveness, as well as the strength.
So after the run by Lynch, here's another 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Jalen Richard. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now they'll throw with Carr. Broken tackle there for Nelson. Looking left side, and he's got a man.
Yeah, we coming for you, boy.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Many teams, as soon as they spot man defense, if they haven't called a hitch, they'll get to it as fast as they can. They want to put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle on the outside and go for big yardage.
From the gun now on third down, Carr. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Shotgun now for Carr. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. On third down, they go Lynch. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now to try the field goal, here's Daniel Carlson. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. Carlson able to put this one through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. These kickers now, like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Back now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Chargers here with a football, and they've got it here with a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On first down, it's gone. Caught on the left side by Benjamin. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
On 2nd down, here's Goff. He's going to rifle one deep left side. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there for L.A. And even 40 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead.
Easy work, son. You might as well just gave me the force, you piece of shit. Wasting my time.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. On first down, Carr. Looking here for Smith downfield. And incomplete. An excellent play downfield. Should have been picked off, really. But second down instead.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls when you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Down, 180, later 9.
Back to the air on second down. It's Carr. Room here to run. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. He was looking to get it to LaFell there. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
My high school coach, John Ford, used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
This will be caught inside the 10. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Too easy.
First and goal, Melvin Gordon. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, Goff. Being chased out left. So on 3rd and goal, Gordon. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. Oh, nice move. He'll bring bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll start on the ground with Lynch. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. He finds an opening past the 40. He's at the 40. The 20. 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Marshawn Lynch, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit. Well called, well blocked, and then he just made a great play. That was an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness, too, of just getting there and taking off and going. For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Chargers offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they are in at this stage of the game.
Now it's the backup, Rivers. Completes it to Benjamin. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
If this was boxing, you think maybe they would have thought about stopping this one because this defense has been bruised, it's been battered, but this is why they keep the fight going, right? They just got done with a really nice play, showing they still got a little bit left, don't they?
Haven't had many plays that they can clip, put in the film room, and smile about, but, hey, there's one.
Clip and save.
Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Carl Joseph. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Officially a minute 54 to go in this first half. We'll come back to Southern California after this. First down, the run with Lynch. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Denzel Perryman there to bring him down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
From the gun on 3rd down. Carr. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Desmond King picks it. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Nifty move by Gordon. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
Set! Delta!
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Set! 380!
Now a second down throw for Rivers. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
390!
From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Buying time to his left. He's got his man. It's Williams. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. First down, Rivers. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he's got his man. It's Henry for a Chargers touchdown. Hunter Henry, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the route is on here in this first half. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Corey Liggett makes the stop.
Here we go. Hey.
On second down, here's Carr. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Raiders on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. A 10th carry of the game for Marshawn Lynch. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. Now Austin Eckler on the return. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. Around the NFL, they're in the second in Philly. And an impressive display by the Eagles. They continue to pour it on, scoring again. And I would definitely imagine we'll hear more from that game as we go along. So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll start the third quarter on the ground with Gordon. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move. Here we go.
This is Gordon as they go to him again. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Yeah, let me puff out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. That was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
no, tell me.
That's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker boards?
Yeah, those two.
They start the drive with Lynch. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Carr now on 1st down. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
Yo, bro, you can concede so we can advance, man. Unless you think you can come back. I don't really care about it.
Now Carr throwing on 2nd down. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Letting one go deep for Roberts. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make the play on the football.
A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger offense making their way back out there. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Rivers now. Eluding the pressure right. And right side, Henry's got it. And he'll be taken down.
Right in the needle right there, boy.
Enemy territory.
You see me thread that shit, boy?
Success, 19 yards. Rivers on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it.
Puna Matata.
Throwing again. Rivers on 2nd and 10. Henry's got it. Out
Come on,
on
Henry.
outside. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
12. Buffalo wall.
Rivers again.
Come on, man. No
Flush
time.
to his right.
Oh.
He may try and run. Now a hit, and Rivers lost the football.
Yo, that was nice,
And
though.
the
This
Raiders
nigga just was
have
walking.
recovered.
This nigga was walking by people. That's
I
funny
come back
shit.
to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit,
He's about to
in
get
this
that
case,
first down.
lose the football?
So, should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore. I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Carr, and complete right side to Cook. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Rivers is on the block for like a 5th
The
round.
Raiders on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
Get down.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Really, come on, man.
Give them 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first.
So right after the defense gets you the ball on a takeaway and a fumble recovery of their own, you've got to reward them, don't you? You've got to stay out on the field, give them a chance to rest, and how about doing it the way they did it, running the football and picking it up on 3rd down.
Would not have wanted to go 3 and out. They avoid that right there.
Yeah, they avoided the glares as they went back to the bench, didn't they?
Wide open receiver complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
And Derek Carr just keeps improving. He can be dangerous not just inside the pocket, but as we see here, outside of it as well.
Kid born in California, played his high school ball in Texas, had quarterback written all over him. Carr now on 1st down. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right side line. So they took
And
a
I pulled
shot
my
on
guy off.
1st down, but couldn't connect.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
Yo, one of you kids want to come out here and finish this game?
First down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a short gain down to about the 33. Give him 3 on the play. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
I gave up
Not too
both
many
for
offenses
golf
want
and
to turn
fucking.
down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down.
Bullshit in this. This shit right here.
Down.
From the gun, it's Carr.
Oh my God, yo, why you getting this? Man, the computers be fucking me up.
They are all over
Coming in there for the
football
interception,
in this
these niggas
game.
wanna hit
Nearly
me.
another pick. Now 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Here's Carr to throw. And now here's another interception. Trevor Williams.
Oh, Trevor Williams.
And
He's going to be my starter.
there as his guys
There,
will
Travis,
get the
stay out.
football back. Just a little bit of a rough stretch.
You guys like that pump block defense? That shit's fire right here.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is.
And he is going to be taken down.
No block.
And that should be the final play of
this
block.
quarter. Rivers just fucked me up because he's slow. I can't get out of the pocket. Niggas are coming at me.
Back now at the StubHub Center in Carson. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big... Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Working out of the gun, Rivers. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
3rd and long for Rivers. Dancing to his left. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reggie Nelson. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football, because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Chargers offense now back out onto the field. So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Back to it after the pick 6. Rivers. It's caught on the right side. Williams. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Now they'll pitch it out. This is Gordon. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Go orange. Orange. 380.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Rivers. Open man, it's Allen. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit, being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And it really came together with a good week of practice.
It's a foot race. The 40, 20. And how about that return as he's all the way inside the 20-yard line.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. Maybe I go out there and try and stop them, but boy, what a tough spot they're in.
Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. They go back to the air here after the
oh, give me that. Oh, die for that. Come on, man.
Another interception.
Over here hitting square, you can't even jump.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. They'll run it now out of the line.
No, it ain't happening.
This one down near the 15. Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves them needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Jordy Nelson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders get a score closer.
It's never fun for a defense to run on the field knowing that they're having to defend a short field. Just the idea
tell him,
of
Colts.
trying to limit an offense
How's
in
that
position, daunting for a
niggas
defense.
over here?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chargers offense gets set. They head back onto the field. So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them
Rivers,
on
get your
defense,
old ass up there
the
and hike the shit.
Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed, as that's going to move the chains. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Gordon on 1st down. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
Really? All right.
And now defensively they're going to burn
I'm
their
start
first
passing that bitch
timeout.
ass. Fuck out of here.
Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Kill the clock. But we're going to be on some weird shit. I see a blitz. Yup, there we go.
They'll try to throw here. Rivers. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really nice gain of 25
yards. It's a perfect play, though. He picks up that block, and it's an easy 20 yards.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or...
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
White! Hey, go Orange.
On 1st and 10, Rivers.
How
He's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Nice.
Picked off near the 44.
That's nice.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will shave one more off this lead. Two scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick.
Come on, boy. Ooh, way too hard.
And that drives coaches insane.
Legacy is doing all of that. Way too hard.
It just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Rivers now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10.
Hurry up!
Rivers going to turn and give this one to his running back, Gordon. Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
Hurry up.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Oh, he's got some breathing room. There he goes left side. Touchdown, LA. A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand.
He's going for it.
Who cares? Let's get out of here.
Oh, he's gone. He's open me.
Some other time.
Oh, Ingram, let's go. Let's go, Ingram.
Picked off by Melvin Ingram.
Melvin Ingram.
Will take over
Fuck yeah, baby.
At the 35-yard line.
Come on, boy. See what you got.
Going on between his ears right
Since
now.
you want him to keep
It's
playing.
just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions.
Phillip with the rollout.
Whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback. That's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Throwing here, Rivers.
Oh, this.
Can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It's the former Charger, Kendall Reyes. In there to bury him for a loss of 11. So it's 3rd and long for the Chargers and Rivers after the sack. Now Rivers. And he's got a man open. That's Allen. Where they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd.
Oh, yeah, Keenan Allen out here.
Man, you got the big lead. You got the clock on your side. Obviously, they don't care much about the feelings of the other team, do they?
Well, I was going to say, you better run to the locker room pretty quick after this one.
But right now, maybe they're just looking at it from the fantasy
legal
perspective.
touching. Come on.
Points for everyone if they win big.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again. Rivers. Just keeping the play alive. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Tyrell Williams was the intended target. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Let's go. Hey, Rocket.
To throw, Rivers. But it's incomplete, almost intercepted. He had a great shot at picking that off in the end zone. It brings up 4th down. And they won't run a play here, no victory formation. They will indeed try to get 3 more.
Oh, I missed it.
On the left hash mark, this a
38-yard
attempt.
Waste that second stuff.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.